All right, Sprankles versus Gato.
Ooh,
Do we know how this historically goes?
I don't know about specifically Sprankles versus Gato, but I know at the Arcadian that Gato did lose to Zasa.
Yeah.
So Gato, I think he does have some of the technology that Marth's need versus Puff.
Yeah.
But he kind of didn't hold it together versus Zasa. So and Tyler or Sprankles really knows how to play versus Marth. He knows how to play versus pretty much every character, but
Yeah.
like Marth definitely doesn't have. I mean, he can be a little bit scared of Marth, but with really like that's only with like patient Marths they're as patient as Sprankles is.
Right.
But if you get a really aggressive Marth like Gato, it's sometimes is a gamble. It sometimes is like the aggressiveness of the Marth will overwhelm Sprankles and he won't know what to do and his mentality will crack, or like the Marth will get too aggressive and too predictable in the aggressiveness and he'll Sprankles will get a lot of easy openings to hit. And that's what he wants, but I think Gato is like one of those smart aggressive players that like knows what they're doing when they're trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, no, he's pretty in your face, typically from when I've played him. He one of the more aggressive Marths I've played around here. Beautiful day in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Actually, I might have to go downstairs real quick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do it after the set. I like won't even take that long either. But all right. So Sprankles versus Gato. Let's see. I know in order like this is a very. I feel like this is a really hard Marth matchup for Marth, especially because of that. Soon as Marth gets off stage, it's like it's all Puff's game.
I feel like Marth has the tools though to like if he's willing just to be freakishly patient, like he can do okay in the neutral versus like
he's definitely got the outrange material on Puff, and he's got a pretty solid grab. Like if he does a dash grab, it actually gets crouching Puff.
Whoa.
Yeah, instead of doing a jump cancel grab. And that's like something that Marths need to use, but obviously you can't like spam it too much.
Right. Or it just gets predictable.
Yeah. But Gato, like for Marth specifically, you have to. He does have a lot of like really good moves that come out quickly and cover a ton of space that Puff normally can't get. But the thing is, you got to get the hits, and if Marth doesn't get the hits and just keeps getting knocked off stage, like Sprankles is consistently doing here.
Right.
And especially with how defensive Puff plays, it's like Gato's got to basically play
equally
the Puff's game. Whatever the Puff wants to do, he pretty much has to follow by that.
That is really like, I feel like that is the meta for any character that's not Fox against Puff in most. Like you just like
you have to play to Puff's
match.
Game.
Yeah, exactly, because they're just playing control the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I believe that like Puff is arguably second best in the game, in my opinion.
I would agree. I think Puff has like a lot more potential than she's given credit for.
Yeah, true. And that was very nice. Because the thing is, that's a bad habit that I think Sprankles does. Is he almost always gets off the ledge to try to bear the opponent.
Yeah.
He only will hold it if he sees that you're trying to specifically sweet spot. That's the only time. Every other time, he just thinks that like, oh, you're gonna try to float and I'm gonna be able to hit you. So that was good on Gato. But yeah, like, if Marth wants to do anything in this matchup, he needs to get grabs on Puff, and with Puff having just super good aerials in neutral,
that's pretty hard to do.
It's very, very hard to do. And you gotta like read they're gonna DI like the down throw or whatever throws incorrectly, and then you get some of the hits. Like one really, really impressive match that I did see was Shaden. He's a hidden boss Marth from the Midwest. and he beat Prince of Boo and KJH
Whoa.
in a tournament back to back. Because he's a hidden boss. He's a really, really good Marth player. Probably better than Oro and who's the other guy from the Midwest that's a really good Marth? Dart. I mean, I wouldn't say he's better than Dart, but I would say Shaden's very, very good at the Puff matchup because he decimated Prince of Boo.
That's awesome.
It was really like that's how Marths play the Puff matchup for sure.
This this kind of Gato's aggressive nature is not working.
Yeah,
out
I haven't seen any like actual aggression from him, and I knew that rest was gonna happen anyway. I didn't even need to see it. It was gonna happen because like once Puff gets basically any character off stage, like she can cover pretty much everything. She forces you to go on stage, and if you have a lag on the end of your move, it's a rest.
Lag's the real killer.
Her one frame death move is ridiculous.
Okay, let's see how this treats Gato. I do not know how this would fare. I would imagine. Are platforms the real killer when it comes to playing against Puff? Because I would imagine this would be actually worse.
I don't really think platforms matter too much. If anything, this is actually better because this gives Marth more combo potential.
Oh, okay.
If Marth does a forward throw and then Puff DIs in, he can keep forward airing, and that's how he gets like 40–50% damage. But then killing Puff is like the hardest thing because you gotta literally trick Puff into making a bad decision in order for you to get something off of it. It's horrible. Not only that, but I feel like a lot of people in North Carolina don't really know how to fight Puff too well.
There's not a whole lot of them.
There's a lot of them at this tournament, though. There's Asa, Sprankles, Nimbus, I think maybe a couple more.
Yeah.
But yeah, like...
those are the only 3 Puffs in North Carolina.
Yeah, but they're all really good.
Yeah, no. I just lost to Asa on winner's side, so I've got... I don't know who I'm playing.
Oh, that was a call out on him falling down because he used all his jumps just to do those bears.
That's great.
And try to look like Hungry Box, and then got tippered for it. That could have actually been a rest.
That could have been.
He tried to go for it there, I believe, but the up air ended up saving it.
Ooh.
Violet versus top hat.
Oh, it's so tricky. Like the forward air that Puff puts out. If Marth doesn't have a move and he's not spaced to like beat that, it's so good for Puff. It's like ridiculous. Oh, that was actually like not even that great DI, but like Gato got the just right amount of hit stun to connect with that F smash. That's all. That's what Marth like needs. He needs those like quick moments.
Yeah.
Quick thinking moments where you get those tippers. Okay, I mean
wiggle out.
Yeah, don't grab.
That was awkward.
Yeah. It's always nerve-wracking when a Puff crouches next to the Marth.
You see a whiffed grab against Jigglypuff.
Actually, side B is very effective. I haven't seen Gato use it too much, but it's very, very effective versus Puff in neutral.
Yeah, it seems like it would be like a good hit confirm.
Yeah, even side B into up tilt is like that's the thing you do versus Peach. It works versus Puff. Puff has to DI it badly though, but it works.
It's got like sort of like a trap to it, right? It pulls you in.
Yeah, the trajectory of the first side B hit is usually what like sets it up for up tilts.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, he's able to jump away in time. Yeah, there you go. Woo. That wasn't the pivot F smash, but it was just the one where I think he had a wave dash forward.
I want to see this go to game 3.
Yeah, like Gato can definitely do it. Like I think he's doing a good job now. He's being aggressive enough to get the damage hits that he wants, and he's also baiting Sprankles to do his bad like approaching moves. So I feel like Sprankles might be cracking under pressure. Like I feel like when he's really on point, grabs like that Marth tries to do, he'll specifically bait those out. And he'll get a rest for it, but I feel like he's starting to maybe a little overwhelmed.
There were so many tipper forward smashes in that.
Oh yeah, I mean Gato's spacing was pretty on point.
Yeah,
that whole match, and it's a good thing that he picked. I agree with the FD pick, honestly. Pokemon Stadium is another good stage, but the transformations are like never favorable for Marth.
On Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, on Pokemon.
Why is that?
Just because, like, Puff can pretty much go everywhere that Marth can go. And, like, Marth has to, like, because, like, he's not the most, like, flexible movement in the game, like Fox is, if he's facing away in a certain weird situation, then he has to just, all he can do is defend himself, and he can't really get out of, like, bad positions on transformations.
Now, is this a 3 out of 5? Because
because Money Mike versus Street Fight earlier was best of 3.
Right.
So I believe this is a best of 3.
Then I guess my question is why? Why did
Gato not ban this? I don't know.
Yeah, because I can't imagine what he would have banned.
Maybe Pokemon.
That would have been weird.
I mean, this is kind of hard to. I don't know why. You don't.
This is like
doesn't really take Puff here.
The only stage I could think of that you just universally, like in my mind at least, ban against this character. Like whenever there's a ban. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like against Jigglypuff, there's no real other logical stage to ban against her unless you just know that player very well, and for whatever reason they drown on another one.
Pretty much. Yeah, just because Puff lives so dang long.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No, it's maybe he didn't ban it because like it's a big stage where the platforms. It's a big stage where the platforms don't really play too much into how much Gato's combo game or punish game needs to be done.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like. Well, I mean, it's not FD with platforms. That wouldn't be a good analogy.
Well, it is easier. I was just thinking that, you know, it seems like you can control space on Marth's end a little bit better because I think it's just a larger stage, so you can keep her at tipper range a little bit easier versus like Yoshi's or something.
Oh,
like
also
that.
Shark says that he's really good against Sprankles here, and he beat him here last time.
That is impressive.
Ooh, he tried to go for the rest, but that's just going to be a simple shield breaker and death.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, Sprankles is really good with making comebacks on, especially on characters that can get really badly beaten. That is if he keeps his composure and he doesn't get desperate. Because I feel like he was doing that last game, but this game he's being, I think, a little bit more defensive, and Gato's being a little bit more impatient.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's trying to continuously go over Sprankles, and Sprankles is really good at covering obvious options first.
Right.
Yeah, like Marth gets all this room to move around, and if he uses the platforms, he gets to like keep up with Puff going really high. So that's probably one of the big reasons why he doesn't mind this stage so much. He gets more freedom, more movement freedom. He doesn't really care about how much longer it takes for Puff to die. Yeah, the rushing in dash attack is a pretty good sign that like he's like, hey, back off. I'm gonna hit you. Gonna get a hit. I'm gonna hit you with my dash attack. I'm gonna back throw you. I'm gonna back air you. Oh no. Okay, Gato instead it throws out the back air. Not really a good F smash on shield. Easily wave dashable out of shield. Is that a word?
I just call it reducing.
Right.
Maybe that's not like.
Ooh. Dash attack, but good DI. It's definitely looking rough for Gato. Ooh, no. See, Puff's roll from the ledge is really, really long. It's probably one of the longer ones of the high tier characters. So Marth, unfortunately, like you very, very rarely are ever gonna be able to actually when you're recovering, you're out length the roll of. I can't words today.
I can't words.
So we're just gonna continue watching Puff not die off the top at 140.
Yeah, this was I don't.
Oh, well, this is a free kill. Uh-oh, the wind the wind for a second there was about to push him back. And have him
right behind the...
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad. Sprankles has said that Gato needs to approach with shield more. Oh, yeah, well, that's like a thing that Sprankles says about pretty much everybody that, like, is a bit too aggressive. Yeah, like, yeah, I even called it K-On. When anyone's too aggressive, Sprankles is like, yeah, you need to shield more because I'm bearing you a lot with my wall of pain. Which is like kind of true. But then when people actually shield and counter his hit immediately. Like Marth, if he runs up and shield and then immediately forward airs a spaced bear, I think that actually hits Puff, especially if he does it forward, like moving forward while doing it.